In this video, I'm going to talk about Australian mates visa, where you can go and work in Australia for 2 years. Without any further ado, let's dig deep into the video and check what are the eligibility requirements and what is the process, how we can apply to the visa. So I'm in this Australian government portal. Don't worry, I will give you the link to this in the description. Now, let's go through some of the important points. If you can see, MATES is nothing but mobility arrangement for talented early professional scheme. And just remember, this is a subclass 403. I will tell you when this is helpful. Next one is let's see the important points here. This MATES visa is a temporary mobility pathway for Indian graduates and early career professionals with knowledge and skills in targeted fields of study. The fields of study which they are quoting is renewable energy, mining, energy, engineering, information and communications technology, artificial intelligence, financial technology, and agriculture technology. Uh, now, now the important point is this is subclass 403, which is a temporary work visa. You cannot directly apply to this visa. There is a pre-ballot process for it. Don't worry, don't get confused. In order to apply for the mates visa, you have to enter to this ballot. This ballot, let's say if 1 lakh people or 10,000 people are applying for this ballot, in that only 3,000 visas will be drawn, luckily, like random 3,000 people will be picked from this, and then they are only eligible for applying to the mates visa. Now whatever we are doing in this video is purely applying to the pre-ballot application process, right? Just to enter into the ballot application process, we need to follow all the steps which I will tell you in this video. Now let's look at the fact sheet. This fact sheet is in the website itself. Just click on it, you will land here. For now, let's ignore all this. I will come to these points. Now let's check the key eligibility requirements. First one is be selected in the relevant ballot process. As I told you, this is the ballot process which I'm going to talk about. I will also show you the steps, right? And then next, be aged 18 to 30 years. You should be between 18 to 30 years inclusive, and then you have not previously participated in mates, have graduated within 2 years of sorry my bad have graduated within 2 years of beginning of the ballot registration open period from an eligible education institution. Here is the tricky part. The tricky part is graduated within 2 years of beginning of the ballot registration open period. Now let's check what's the ballot registration open period. So 09/12/2024, that means 9th of December 2024 is the ballot registration open period. So you should have graduated within 2 years. That means um, your graduation date um, should not be before 09/12/2022. You're getting it right? Yeah. So there is one more key um, requirement which they have put up, and just click on this. They are saying eligible institutions are those on this link, top 100 overall list. Just click on this. There are 100 institutions which they are mentioning are eligible for this ballot application process. So you can search your college here, uh, and if your college is in this top 100 list, then yes, you are eligible for this. Next, you should hold a qualification or bachelor's or higher. Even uh, any higher degree is also fine, PG, anything. But the field of study should be the same which I mentioned earlier, and you should have an IELTS score of at least 6, and then have the financial capacity to support your stay. So you just have to show your bank balance that you have the money to come back to India or stay there for a while, right, until you find a job, or you just have to show your financial um, bank details, right, that you can support your stay in Australia. and then you should have health insurance. Of course, all this comes up once you are eligible, once you got selected in the pre-application ballot process. um, yeah, so the next thing is, how do I apply to this mates visa? Now we need to create an MA account. It is very simple to create an MA account. Just click on this, enter all the details, then you have your MA account, right? Then mates eligibility requirements. Yeah, these are the mates eligibility requirements, and you should have a valid Indian passport and confirm when the ballot registration period is open. If you click on this and scroll below, you can find that ballot selection or ballot registration period is active. That means you can apply or you can enter into this ballot application process. Now, without any delay, let's start on how to apply for this pre-application ballot process, right? Click on this, and how to register. Yeah, so before you register, there is also one more requirement, which is we need to pay 25 Australian dollars for this visa. You can use any card, like on my email account. Okay, just go to email account. Don't worry, I will give you all the details to all the links in the description to enter into email account, to create an email account, all separate links. Just click on login, continue, click on new application here, new application, and then if you see visa pre-application registration, here we have mates 403. Just acknowledge that you have read all this. If you actually want to read, you can read it. You feel free to read it. Just click on privacy policy, privacy notice, security statements, and you can read everything. Next comes up as your details. Enter your family name, your given names. Given name is basically your first name. Family name is basically your last name. So I'm entering all my details. Select your orientation, like sex, male or female, and then enter your date of birth, and enter your passport. Yeah, once you have entered your country of passport, passport date of issue and date of expiry, here national ID number, enter your PAN number here. uh, right, once you have entered these details, now the next section is education. So I have completed my BTech, so I'm selecting bachelor's degree. If you have completed your master's or postgraduate diploma, just select the respective qualifications here, and then your field of study. So I've done my engineering, right, computer science engineering, so I'm selecting engineering. Next, if you come below, and there are bunch of declarations, read each one of them carefully so that you are not applying even though you are not eligible. Just make sure all these declarations are correct. So once you review your details, here you'll get an option to pay and submit. Here you are redirected to make a payment. I have a PayPal account, so I'm clicking on, I'm selecting it PayPal, right? And then just make the payment. So I have made my payment using PayPal. So they have charged me an extra $0.25. So overall, in Indian rupees, around 1500 rupees has been deducted from my PayPal account. You will get a confirmation here. You can view and print the receipt. That's all, you are done. You have successfully entered into the ballot. Once you click next, you will land on here. Here it is mentioned that my registration is submitted. Your registration has been submitted to the department. Please check your email for confirmation. If you do not see the email in inbox, please check your spam. If you do not find the email in your inbox, just check it in the spam, so that you will get the confirmation that you have successfully completed the you have successfully entered into the ballot process. Yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you guys. Please do subscribe and like this video if